Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video here on FPL Now. Today we're going to be going over my team selection for double game week 29 and any transfers that I'm thinking of making. I know we've just only gone into the international break, so a lot of things will change, but at this point in time this is how my team looks and these are the players that I'm going to be bringing in. So if you're excited for the video, drop a like down below, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, and let's get into the video. So, starting things off, this is how my team is looking for double game week 29. There's no need to do like the kind of showing the keeper and then the defenders and stuff because I'm going to be using my bench boost this week. So, all my players are obviously going to be on show. So, in goal, we do have Raya and Kepa, Villa at home and Liverpool at home for Kepa, and then Brighton away and Man United away for Raya. The back line, we've got Henry, who's got Brighton away and Man United away. We've got Trippier, who's got Man United at home and West Ham away. Chilwell, who's got Villa at home and Liverpool at home. Botman, who's got United at home and West Ham away. And then Zinchenko, who's got Leeds at home. So a pretty nice line there. A lot of doubles in the back. Of course, I've got Henry, who I'm not expecting it to keep a clean sheet. I'm not really expecting Newcastle to keep a clean sheet in those games either. And then Zinchenko, who's got Leeds at home. Probably one of the players that I'm going to be transferring out this week. I'm thinking of taking a hit, but if I do take out Zinchenko for Luke Shaw, I was talking about this in the Kneejerk Reaction video, Luke Shaw would probably have to score like over 10 points for me to make a profit on that, because Zinchenko most likely is going to keep a clean sheet at home to Leeds. So let's just say he gets 6 points. Luke Shaw is going to have to make those 6 points and the hit, and then anything after that is going to obviously be a right decision. So that's the kind of situation I'm in right now. Of course, going forward, I definitely want Luke Shaw because he's got like Villa, he's got like Everton, and then Forest. He's got a couple of doubles coming up as well, whereas Zinchenko doesn't. And Zinchenko also has like Liverpool away in game week 30. So I do want Luke Shaw in my team. Whether I get him in this week or not, I'm not too sure, because I'll have to take a hit for him at some point anyway, because in game week 30 I was going to be bringing in Haaland for either Tony or Watkins anyway. So that's the kind of thing. So I'll have to take a hit at some place. So I may as well take a hit for the double game week and hope that he's going to get something. Because if Leeds do score, Zinchenko's ceiling's not going to be that high. Whereas, you know, Shaw has 2 bites of the cherry, as you would if I do go with him. So I probably will take the hit for Luke Shaw this week. But we'll have to see what happens. Again, there could be injuries and stuff. But either way, they're all my defenders. In midfield, I've got Ødegaard, who's got Leeds at home. I've got Saka, who's got Leeds at home. I've got March, who's got Brentford at home and Brighton away, Bournemouth away. I've got Rashford, who's got Newcastle away and Brentford at home. And then I've got Matoma, who's got Brentford at home and Bournemouth away. So Rashford is my current captain. He is flagged at the moment. I know it's a knock, but I think he's going to be fine. These injuries that happen at the start of the international break, I don't think you really need to get worried about. If they've still got that knock around the press conference before double game week 29, then fair play, get a little bit worried. But we've got 2 weeks around until we need to like start worrying about that, because obviously Haaland also just picked up an injury. He's had to drop out of the Norway squad. So obviously if you're a Haaland owner, you'd be a little bit worried about that. But yeah, I think it'll actually do them better because Rashford's going to be fully rested over the 2 weeks, and then he's just going to be ready to just attack Newcastle and Brentford and hopefully get quite a few goals. So he is my current captaincy. The captaincy is a bit weird this week because like a Brighton midfield is also a very good shout as well, because Brentford at home and Bournemouth away is a very, very nice double, and they arguably could be better, either March or Matoma. I'm just going Rashford anyway just because of the form he's in, and obviously he's going to have that nice rest. But there's a lot of good captaincy options this week, and again, it might change. If Rashford is injured, then I'll have to get rid of Rashford, unless he's like only out for a week. That's the thing with like playing your bench boost and stuff. Rashford would be really annoying if he was injured, because I'd want to get rid of him to maximize my bench boost, but then obviously I'd want him back, so it'd be a really, really annoying situation. But hopefully he's fine. Like I say, he's got a long time to recover. So yeah, that's the midfield there. Up top, we do have Tony, who's got Brighton away. We've got Man United away. We've got Kane, who's got Everton away. I mean, the whole Spurs situation is just a little bit worrying right now. Anyway, I don't know what's going to happen there. Conte most likely is going to get sacked. I think they're actually doing the legal stuff now to sack him. So yeah, I don't know. And obviously Kane apparently wants to leave now or something. I mean, I'm not surprised with the whole situation that they're in. So yeah, whether he keeps scoring or not, I'm not too sure. He's obviously got some really nice fixtures coming up, hence why I want to keep him. Because a lot of people are thinking of getting rid of Kane for someone else this week instead, which I understand, because obviously there's double game week out the wazoo galore. But yeah, I'm going to be keeping Kane anyway. And then Watkins, who's got Chelsea away and then Leicester away. So that's how my team's shaping up. All of my players at the moment are looking all right, barring Rashford. But again, it's just a knock. It's not like a massive injury, so he should be absolutely fine. So you've got quite a few playing players. Let's move on to onto my transfers for Double Game Week 29. I do have one free transfer. I've got 7.1 mil in the bank. Part of me wishes that I didn't, obviously, transfer out Estepinian for Chilwell, but I don't know, there's always that doubt that he may not play the first game, and you know that's going to be massive loss for players that do still own him, so we'll have to see what happens there. But yeah, as of right now, with my one free transfer, I think, well, it's a tough one to be fair, because I want another United player, but I also want like Maddison as well. So if I do take out Zinchenko for sure this week, which obviously I can easily do, that'll give me 7 mil still in the bank. Obviously no free transfers. And then with Ødegaard, which is the player I'm thinking of getting rid of, I've got two options. Obviously I can bring in Maddison or I can bring in Fernandes. The only problem is if I bring in Fernandes, I don't think I have enough money to go from Tony to Haaland. I think I'm just out. I'm just in, like, with 0 in the bank. So hopefully Haaland does have a price drop, and I would be able to do that move in Game Week 30. That would be absolutely perfect. I can just make that move, but that means that I can't do anything else. I've just got enough in the bank for that. The other option I could go and play a little bit safer is obviously going Maddison instead of Fernandes. And I really, really want Maddison in my team. I think he's due a big haul now. He's got a really nice double as well. He's got really nice fixtures as well, barring the Man City game. So he's also a really good option. The only thing about Fernandes instead is that, obviously, United have some really nice fixtures coming up as well, and they have extra doubles coming up, so that's the reason that I kind of want to go Fernandes. I feel like it might make my mind up for me if I am priced out of Fernandes. Obviously I'll have to go Maddison, because I need to get Haaland back in after, and I'll be getting rid of Tony for him. I'll be keeping Watkins, because Tony obviously has that suspension coming up with the, well, he's obviously going to get another yellow card at some point. It's probably going to be in the double, which is going to be a bit unfortunate. And yeah, Watkins obviously has Forest at home in Game Week 30, so I'm going to be wanting to play him. So yeah, that's the kind of situation I'm in right now. There's not really any other moves that I really want to make. Again, I can only just make this move with just enough in the bank if I do bring in Fernandes. The only problem about Fernandes is he does play a little bit deeper now that Casemiro's out. So it could be the sense that I bring in Maddison now and then I just bring Bruno in the future, and it'll just cost me a transfer down the line, because I'll be keeping Maddison for a few weeks, and it might even get to the point where I just get rid of Saka instead and bring in Fernandes for that. Because if I do, let's say I do bring in Maddison this week. Let's say I bring in Maddison and Shaw this week, and then obviously in Game Week 30 I'll be wanting to bring in Haaland. So going into Game Week 31, that's when we'll hopefully have like more doubles and stuff. And again, nothing's been confirmed yet, and it should get confirmed before the Double Game Week 29 deadline, I believe. So if we do get that information, and you know Fernandes does have like a double in whatever, then obviously I will be bringing him in. Of course, there is the big blank in 32, where not many teams do blank, but it's a lot of teams that a lot of players own from that are blanking. Like United are blanking, City are blanking. All these different big teams that a lot of people have options for are going to be blanking. So I will be playing my free hit in Game Week 32. I've just got to, if I want to be bringing in the United players. I don't think I'll be able to save it. And I don't think there's like a Mahusiv double after this either, after Double Game Week 29. This is the big one. This is the free hit one. If you do have a free hit that you don't really need, like let's say you settle all right for Game Week 32 and everything, you could always free hit in Game Week 29 and just maximize your points. But yeah, this is the kind of, I think this is the route that I'm going to take. Maddison and Shaw this week, and then potentially Saka out for Bruno in the future. But again, if we do get the doubles announced, then obviously I'll have to get rid of Maddison for Bruno. I've just got enough money to bring Haaland in. I'm hoping Haaland goes down in price again though, especially because he's injured. So I hope that he does drop. That would be really useful, because if he's only at 11.9, I'd easily be able to make that. Bruno may go up in price though. Maddison may go up in price, so that's also an option. That's also something I need to think about. But as of right now, yeah, I think Shaw and Maddison in this week, or Shaw and Bruno. I think I'll definitely bring in Shaw for Zinchenko. And again, he could also go up in price. So it's one of those things where I might have to start making moves a little bit earlier, hoping that some that there's no injuries and stuff. But anyway, that is going to be everything for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, if you please do consider hitting the like button down below. Let's try and hit 50 likes. We're so close to 6,500 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do consider hitting the subscribe button. It really does help out. Let me know your double Game Week 29 plans. What players are you thinking of bringing in? How many hits are you thinking of taking? I think there's going to be a lot of hits this week, which is fine. I mean, it's a big double game week, so I think a hit or, you know, even a hit or two may be okay. It obviously is very team dependent, but we'll have to see what happens. Thank you so much for watching, though. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.